Hi, everybody. I'm going to tell you about no other way to say it except the time that I accidentally paid my client $200. I teach people how to connect to their intuition, but I'm not always connected to my intuition. I'm not. And it's something that I have to remind myself how to do again and again and again. I get better at it throughout the years. And I would say that I can give myself more permission to listen to my intuition sooner. But I still make the mistake often of feeling like something's off and then telling myself it's okay. And then it's showing me in reality it was off and how exactly that's off. I was working with somebody and it wasn't a good fit. And this person was really volatile. And I'm super afraid of confrontation. I'm like so afraid of it. Makes my like stomach tie in knots. And because she was so volatile, I knew it was like a matter of time until something would happen where she would begin yelling at me or berating me or criticizing me. I would become the next thing that she hates. And I knew it was only a matter of time. Yet I couldn't say no to working with her. I was too afraid because maybe that would be the moment where she would start berating me. Fast forward a couple months, the thing happens where she gets very upset and she demands a refund. And I let her know that I don't refund. And she demands it again. And I'm too afraid because I can't connect to the part of me that knows how to hold boundaries and stick up for myself. And she's yelling at me like she's pretty angry and I figure, it's not worth it. So I send her back $200, the refund of the sessions we didn't do yet. And I feel this relief. A day goes by and I realize like, wait a second, while I was searching for like a refund for her, I didn't see her ever pay. And I look at my phone and the picture she sent me to confirm that she paid, she didn't press send yet. She just typed in the numbers and she hadn't yet pressed send. And I was feeling off the entire time we were working together because I was never paid. This isn't her fault, by the way. This was totally my lack of boundaries, my lack of follow through, that I check my bank account, that their screenshot isn't enough, that I also receive that and I have awareness of my finances. Um, C, my fear of confrontation. And lastly, like my inability to listen to my intuition, saying like this isn't a right fit. Like I can't help her in the way she needs because what she needs really is like somebody to give her those boundaries because her life was in chaos. And I couldn't do that. Being I was going into Mr. Nice validating therapist instead of holding her to a higher standard. So it was a huge learning point for me. And I remember after that moment of I just worked with somebody for like 3 months and then paid them $200. And I'm exhausted. That's exhausting. And that's going to be the thing that's going to make me quit from this job and get a 9 to 5. So that was really for me such a huge aha moment of if I'm not taking myself seriously and if I'm not working with a coach or having a mentor or being accountable to a group, if I'm not in my own program of growth, my tendencies will totally end up running my business, which is lack of boundaries, lack of confrontational skills, lack of communication. So, really feeling into for yourself where it might not be confrontation or communication, that might not be your thing, but there's something leaking somewhere. And in your life, what's your version of working with somebody for 3 months and then paying them $200? It was a huge, huge, huge moment in my career that literally turned into a 180 because right after that, I got a coach. I never had a coach before that. I had a coach who taught me systems, taught me that I'm a business and therefore I should have systems that run like a business, taught me that it's not just people want to work with me, but I have to want to work with them too, that there's an exchange happening. And also that they won't get their money's worth if I'm not invested in it emotionally and intellectually and on a soul level. So that means I need to know what's going on. I need to know my non-negotiable so I can therefore give them the best of me. So that is my story. Please don't pay any of your clients $200. And I hope it gave you a giggle, but I also hope it gave you some thought around where in your life are you leaking your power? Where in your life are you too afraid to confront something or to be honest with yourself? But that's actually, and it's draining your energy right now. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a great day and I'll see y'all soon.